It is officially day 13 of 25 days of PodcastMAS, and today we're going to get right into it. We need men, okay? We need men, and a lot of women really hate to admit that. I'm a lot of women. Joking. I'm joking. Y'all know, y'all can go back to any episode, and I'm going to say, I need me a strong chocolate. Strong chocolate, man. I'm willing to compromise on the chocolate part, because I'll do something brown. I'll do a little something brown. But that's not the point. Let's not get off subject. We need men. And we don't need them controlling us or just being dependent on them. Or I'm not even talking about even just submitting to a man. I'm talking about for provision, peace, leadership. Oh, protection. Who don't want that? Who don't want that? And the hyper independent women, me, look at needing men as a weakness. It's nothing weak about knowing that we need men and men need women, but it's nothing weak about that. And I just feel like the super independent women, strong black women like me, who instead of asking someone to mount my TV, I literally was on TikTok trying to see how to mount the TV myself. And so they said I needed a stud finder. And then that's when I was like, okay, that's too much. No. But we look at needing a man as a weakness, like we're being weak, or we need them to take care of us financially, or what's not cool about having the slightest inconvenience and being like, girl, I'm about to call my man. I'm calling my man. What's not cool about that? What about that gives anything other than a woman that's secure in her own everything, but she know to break the cycle of strong black woman working 6 jobs, walking to church, break that cycle. She have to knowingly understand and accept the fact that we need men. I had to pull my own garbage cans out last week in the snow, right? And all while I was doing that, I was thinking to myself, I need a man. I went grocery shopping. I had to carry my own groceries in. My 6-year-old only carried in her Hershey's bar, one Hershey's bar in a plastic bag. That's all she had for me. She was like, I get it. And I'm carrying the bag because I'm a one trip type of gal. I'm carrying the bags and I'm like, I need a fucking man. And it's just like, I'm trying to find where it shifted. Like, when did it become cool to really sit and think? Or when did you and your homegirls just get off on sitting around and talking about how much y'all do everything for yourself and y'all don't need no man? That's the table I don't want to be at. I'm sorry. And another thing I wanted to touch on, decentering men. To decenter men, that means all of your choices, all of the things you do, all of the things you think, the way you live, the way you look, the way you cook, the way you smell, the way you breathe, all of that is solely based on doing what's best for you. Everything you do, every single thing you try to do in life, all of that should solely be based on, is this what's best for me? So to decenter a man, that means to not make all of those decisions, everything that you wake up and think to do or do on a daily basis, that shouldn't be, I'm doing this for a man to like me. I'm doing this to look good for a man. I'm doing this to make a man happy. No, everything that you do in life should be done because it's the best for you. So I want people to stop thinking to decenter men is to just cut out men completely. You know, that's not what it is at all. You can literally be in a full-ass relationship and men are decentered from your life. Because every thought, every decision you make is not based on, is he gonna like that? Is he gonna think do he wanna see me? Like, no. To decenter men is not to just completely cut men off. It's just to make decisions and move and live your life based on what's best for you, and not based on how a man is going to treat you, react, or feel about you based off of these decisions. So I just wanted to throw that out there, because I see a lot of people talking about decenter men. I haven't talked to a man, and I'm no contact with men for 15 days. And it's like, to decenter men does not mean to stop completely talking to men. It just means that all of your decisions shouldn't be based around a man. Like, I gotta do some research, basically, because y'all don't be knowing what y'all be talking about. But back to what I was saying. Trauma really made self-sufficiency a personality trait. And you feel like if you're doing everything on your own, everything on your own, everything by yourself, you're doing great, and you're doing great. And then a downside of that is every day you tired. You only able to go to work, come home. You barely got the energy to cook for your kids, for your family, or whoever. And it's all because in your mind, you're making yourself believe that if you burn yourself out doing all the things a man can do and women aren't supposed to, but I'm going to do it because I'm strong, you're doing the right thing. You're going to go crazy, and your body is going to crash. Or you're going to be sick and you don't know why.